MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Garrett Horn will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Wilmer Difo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Miami, the second baseman, Wilmer Difo.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from the Twin Cities. The first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just 8 in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead. But you always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Lewis, right there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Looked like a fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Gene Segura standing in. And they'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Segura behind on a 1 and 2 count.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. The Twins coming up. No score. Cito Sanchez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look at is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. To the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talked about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Dazzy Miklas comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Smoke the other way. Ryan deep to left. Burgett racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
That is third.
Digging in.
The designated hitter.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A ball and no strike.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me.
His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold
Three
hits
balls,
right there
no
that
strike.
put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. Well hit to right. That's a foul ball. 3-1 pitch. Taken in strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting
so here's the cleanup hitter.
The first baseman,
W. Comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Set and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Burdick is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. So here is Avisail Garcia. It has started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Shot to third and handled for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up
the first baseman.
And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
2-1 to
change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but it did somehow. He's got it to 3-1. The 3-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on short track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
That's the ball.
And misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s.
That's inside.
6 home runs and 15 RBI.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-2. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Miklas is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Magneuris Sierra. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a curveball in for a strike. Cut fastball above the letters of ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Changes up on him.
2-1.
In the dirt for a ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And the Got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Royce Lewis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Strike taken up in the zone.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
The second baseman.
And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the plate. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down the running game.
The 1-0. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch is fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's lifted the other way out to left. Burger on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Shorty Holt. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Holt is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Well, on to first, gets him.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." It sounds like the rookies earn a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. No balls and 1 strike. Popped up. Robinson moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Defoe brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanding.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Dan Robinson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yeah. Robinson.
Ball 1, well below the zone. In there, 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Jordan comes up with it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
batting ninth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Isaac Rich. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back.
1-1.
Count now a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
The next twin up, Darren Obradovich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Obradovich, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. 2 to 3 year deal puts you in a position where you can really invest in it.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Coming to the plate, Jackie Nicholas. Runner in scoring position with Cezanne. Set, here it comes.
No, that's
started
it.
here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first with 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point is going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early. The clutch hitting is not just for the late inning.
Stepping in now, Alex Healy. He's right there. Defoe's got the short throw at second, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Mason Burdick. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Mason.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The bat, number 9. Designated hitter.
Now in the box, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And boy, error Saber there at first. If he kept scoring bad, he did. What a play for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Samuel Garcia. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his arm.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in now, Tyler W. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tyler W.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Yeah, and after that base hit right there, they've got a 6-game hit streak going.
The third baseman.
This could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch. Well, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to feed it into the ground.
That's the ball.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A ball and 2 strikes
1 and 2.
now.
Count.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. W rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Shorty Holt, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
So I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
2-0 for the Twins left fielder. Cold strike on the change.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike. Strike three. So digging in now, Dan Robinson. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path.
Nope.
Scoring more here would be huge.
1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Lee stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Pop high in the air. Rose is there, and the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Marlins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Garrett.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
No ball.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. And he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Holt arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Jordan.
Into the box now, Jordan Rose. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Rose swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out. And early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Scoops it up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. At the plate, Isaac Rich will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Isaac Rich.
He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Low and inside with the breaking balls. That causes him to back up a bit.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Darren. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is popped up near second base. Defoe is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Nicholas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try to...
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch. Stepping into the box, Nick. Gordon
off for the
will start
Marlins.
things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
The first question, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Marlins.
Into the box, Chad Waller. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside. And that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Cutter,
no, that's low.
1-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it would be the Minnesota DH,
leading off,
Alex Healy. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Alex Healy.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is on the ground over the first. Scooped up on the backhand. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batter.
Ready once again. Tyler singled his last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is
1 ball, no
strike
strike.
for ball 1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes.
Ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Full count.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot.
Nope, that's ball 4. Brother,
take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
Now batter. Standing in, Royce Lewis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And that misses ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Couldn't lay off that time.
1-2.
1-2. High in the air out to center field. Sierra's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back.
Settling in now, Brooks Lee. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Here's the 1-0. fly ball out to straightaway right. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now. Mason Burdick. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get.
High and deep to straightaway right. Yes. Wilson back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now that.
Designated hitter now is the DH, Gene Segura. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ball strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle to his right lead. Throw just in time as they get him by an island.
Now that.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. Avisaíl Garcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball looked at here for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Now, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight. The first one didn't do any damage, so he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
And he gets ahead 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1. They're down. Number 20 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Digging in to try it again, Shorty Holt. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
High fly ball after straightaway center. Getting chases Sierra. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Dan Robinson. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in once again.
The right fielder. Isaac.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That ball is absolutely crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for the Marlins here, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
See, he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
In now Aaron Obradovich.
Obradovich.
He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Dazzy Miklas just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
1-1.
Obradovich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls,
this
no
has
strike.
been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
In the dirt.
Full count.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Twins add on thanks to this. Leading off the inning.
Leading off for Miami.
Gross. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And struck him out. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty D, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes on 0-2.
1-2.
Try and tempt him with one of the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game.
Ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Magneuris Sierra sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Miami down in order. Still down 3-0. Riding into the box, Alex Healy. They'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Alex Healy.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Burdick sprinting after it, and no one will track it down.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2-2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Still even at 2-2. Lifted into center field. Sierra's under it. One down. Standing in, Tyler Hostetler. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there.
That's high.
Ball and no strikes. Ball and a strike. One out, nobody on.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Royce Lewis.
Lewis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball after straightaway center. Sierra's under it. And that ends the inning. Down go the Twins. Stepping in, Chad Wallach. He sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Obradovic has a play. Play 1-1.
The batter number 1. Second baseman.
And here now is Wilmer Depot. Andrew Miller answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Andrew
Bouncer up the middle. Miller into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart
now batting.
So
left fielder.
Oh, Zero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Mason Burdick. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. This will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now back.
Now is the designated hitter, June Segura. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 5. And that's in there. Base hit. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, they've been really shut down so far. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Still 2-2. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Soft liner to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The first baseman.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Garrett Cooper. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. No balls and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. This ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Minnesota rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Garrett Horn earned his 5th win of the year as he finished the 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Cito Sanchez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Nothing. The Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 5-3. The Angels set